We're the indie projects, Bee and Theo. In 2017, we bought an abandoned property in Central Portugal and spent the last few years turning it into a fully fledged homestead, converting an old stone barn into a cosy tiny home. Working non-stop and overcoming many obstacles, it turned out better than we ever could have imagined. As one chapter closes, another one begins. Our dreams of living even more remotely in a fairy tale forest with space for animals to roam and our passions to grow became a reality. Before we have even moved there, it was devastated by a huge wildfire, drastically altering the landscape. Immense flash floods followed as the land couldn't hold onto the water. Follow us as we carve out our new life on Miracle Mountain.
Good morning guys, welcome back to a brand new video, and you can probably tell that I'm not in my normal environment. I am currently on a boat heading to Spain from the UK. I am heading home. I'm so excited to get back to the farm, make some more progress, see Bee, see the animals, and just crack on with a whole load of new projects. And this is the view out of my cabin window, and you can see that the sea is quite calm at the moment, but that wasn't the case in the middle of the night. I'm not gonna lie, it was a little bit of a struggle to keep my breakfast down this morning. I had a full English at one of the restaurants, and the boat was rocking all over the place all night and all morning. It's about midday now, so it's calmed down a lot, which is good. It's very positive for the rest of the journey, because this ferry, it's a long one. It's one full day and 2 full nights. So I made sure that I had a decent room for this crossing, because obviously it's a long one. I got all of my stuff hung up there. There's really nice storage, a big mirror, and you've even got this close-up mirror. Hello. And then over here I got a TV, which is just brilliant. It really passes the time when you got something to do if the internet's not very good on board, but I do have the premium Wi-Fi as well, which is useful. And then obviously here you can see there's a really nice desk area, and this is actually a 4-berth. So you can see I got quite a lot of room in this cabin. It's a massive boat. I think it's called Galicia, this boat. It's really nice actually, really quite modern. All of the cabins are up to date, and you can see it's actually a 4-berth. So later on I can sit down at this minuscule desk. This is even smaller than the desk that I stayed in on the way here in the hotel room, but this will be perfect. You got all the ports that you could want, English plugs actually, and USBs there and USBs over here as well on this bedside table. All the lighting's really nice. It's really warm and cozy. I got a good sized bed, and obviously over here you got a thermostat, so you can actually choose how warm the cabin is, which makes a massive difference because you can't open the window. You've got this nice blind here, and there's my view out to the sea where I'm going to be looking for dolphins. I forgot to mention, but on the floor there's a light. When you switch it on, it says Bon Voyage on the floor, which is pretty cool. And then the final room in the cabin is obviously the bathroom, and it is a really nice bathroom, a really decent size. We got a lovely big size shower, all the towels you could want. You got the sink with the soap dispenser and a toilet. So I am definitely gonna be having a shower fairly shortly. And this definitely isn't my first rodeo. I've done this crossing so many times before, but this is the first time I've actually done it on my own without Bee. So I'm definitely missing her, but I will be seeing her really shortly, which I'm very excited about. It feels like I've been gone a really long time, but I haven't. It was just a really quick visit back to the UK, and I'm just looking forward to being back at home. So I thought it'd be really cool to show you guys around the boat a little bit. So I'm gonna head out and see what we can find. It's a big boat. You're talking 10 decks, and I'm on deck 9 in a really good location, right near the restaurants and food places to eat, which is really useful. All I have to do is go downstairs 1 deck and I'm here. This you can buy all sorts of beverages and food snacks, and then further on there's an actual restaurant. So let's carry on a bit and see what we can find. So this is what the living quarters look like on a big ferry like this, and as you can see it's just room after room after room, and the rooms to the right of me, they're the internal rooms, so they don't have a window looking out, and then to the left they're the nicer rooms with a window, which you really need on a long crossing like this. It makes all the difference. Right, I'm gonna go up to deck 10 and then I can go outside and show you what it's like on the open deck. So off we go to deck 10. It's just a short one flight of stairs and then I'll be able to go outside. So I've just come outside onto the open deck, and what's making me laugh a lot is look at these chairs. They're actually tied to the floor, because if they're not tied to the floor, I tell you what, they are going to end up in the sea, because the wind has really picked up and it started to wobble all over the place. I'm losing my footing a bit, but you can see here we have a children's play area, so there's different activities for kids to do. And if I venture out over here and look over into the sun, you can see there's more really nice seating areas. So you can imagine on a really nice day, this is just glorious. Not so much today, but then if I keep coming over here, you'll see what's even funnier than tying chairs to the ground is, look at this. We have an actual gym. So you can come out here on a nice sunny day, do a workout overlooking the sea. Pretty cool. So I'm now heading down to deck 7 because I need to find a shop to get some water. I've run out of drinking water and I don't fancy drinking the water from the tap in my cabin. It's only when you walk end to end of this boat that you realise how big it actually is. I'm just looking for the shop. I think it's just down here on the left. Here it is, the shop with all the goodies. Hopefully they got some water. So I made it back to the cabin. I got my 2 bottles of water, ice cold, so I'm gonna drink them now. And one thing I've noticed about this boat is it seems the quietest boat that I've ever been on. I don't know if it's just the location of my cabin is nowhere near the engine room, but it's just really quiet, which makes a big difference when you try and have a good night's sleep. Everyone knows I got the smoothest balls in Portugal. And that's all thanks to Manscaped. With the Manscaped Platinum Package 4.0, I can keep my balls fresh, trimmed and smelling great by using the Lawnmower 4.0 electric trimmer and the Crop Preserver ball deodorant. I'm loving using their 2-in-1 shampoo and conditioner, ultra premium body wash and premium odour protection deodorant, meaning I'm feeling fresh from head to balls to toe. Right now, all of our subscribers can get 20% off plus free international shipping plus 2 free gifts when you use promo code INDIE20 at manscaped.com. It's really early in the morning. I'm headed to the car because it's time to get off the ferry. So I am now on Spanish soil and I've got about a 5 or 6 hour drive home, and I'm so excited. I get to see Bee, I get to see the animals. The weather is absolutely horrendous. It took a little bit longer getting off the ferry because I had to pay the taxes on the goods that I brought into the country. But now I'm just hitting the road and I'm just driving for the next 6 hours probably. Hopefully this weather calms down a little bit and the rain slows down the closer I get to Portugal, because it's no fun driving in the rain, and there is some beautiful scenery to be seen if it clears up, but right now I'm in a cloud.
I'll be that old oak tree whose branches will hold you while you swing I'll be that mountain peak that you can stand upon and watch the world beneath.
So I just pulled over for some fuel and I completely forgot to tell you guys how the ferry journey went. So on the whole, it went really well. But last night I didn't sleep very well because I woke up quite a few times due to rough seas. At one point I woke up, I was nearly slung out of my bed, but the Bay of Biscay where we were crossing at that particular point is known for really rough seas, and it didn't disappoint. Also, I think I was probably the youngest person on that boat. Everyone looked like they were retired. They all had motorhomes and caravans. I've never seen so many motorhomes in my life, and it looks like they're all escaping the UK for the winter and heading south for some nice winter sun. I'm looking forward to that also. Just as I was about to say that the rain has stopped, the rain has just started again, but it's nowhere near as bad as it was. And the trailer and all the goods inside the trailer are nicely secured still, and it's towing really well. So I better just jump back on the road and carry on with my journey, because I got hundreds of more miles to go.
Oh my child, oh my son, oh my child, oh my child, you alone.
So I have just crossed over into Portugal, which is very exciting because it means I've just got a couple more hours of driving and I'll be back.
Back to yesterday when you were small. I will
I am back on Miracle Mountain. It feels so good to be back. I've just given Bee a massive hug. She's holding the camera. It's so good to see her. But right now, I just need to let the ramp down of the trailer and unload all of the gates that I brought over from the UK. I'm gonna lean them just over there by the pool. I think it's just a good spot for them for now, because I'm not gonna be using them right away, but soon I will have to get the goat fencing up and running. One thing that I forgot to tell you guys about is my boat. When I got back to the car on the ferry, someone had let their dog do a poo all the way along the car. Obviously it was super early in the morning and I didn't see it. I trod straight in it and got dog poo, I was going to say cat poo then, got dog poo all over my boots. So I left them in the trailer for the whole journey, so they're soaking wet, but it's better than being stunk out for 6 hours on the way here. So I've got loads of different sizes of gates, and here you can see this is a 6 foot. I've got two 6 foot gates, and these are going to be used for the goat barn to keep them in at night if we need to, or if we need to do any maintenance on the goats like trimming their hooves, we can keep them in one place. So then we have the 3 foot gate. This is going to be very useful for when just a person needs to access the animal areas and not have to open the big great gates that can fit the tractor and the trailer through. And last but not least, we have the big boys. These are the 8 foot gates. So these are going to be perfect for allowing the tractor and the trailer to be able to fit into all of the paddocks that I build. They're pretty heavy, so I have to see how I get on here on my own. And that's the last gate. Woo. Well-travelled gates they are. I'm just having a really quick break, but it's so good to be back here on Miracle Mountain. I've still got some stuff to unload, so like I say, a quick 2-minute break and then unload that stuff, and then I'm good to head back to the off-grid farm. Even brought some crackers over. You can't get these in Portugal, and we have these every Christmas in the UK, so I thought it'd be really nice this Christmas to have some crackers. Oh, this is really heavy. So this may look like a speaker, but it's a fridge, and you'll have to wait and see what I've got planned for this fridge, because it's going to be really cool. Literally, I just realised what I said, it's actually going to be cool. We've never had a big enough house to hang artwork up and stuff. There's not enough room, and all of our walls in the barn conversion that we did, they're all really wonky, so if you hang something it really doesn't look right, it's all over the place. And you're probably wondering what this is. This right here is something that I've wanted for quite a while but had nowhere to put it. Let's have a look. The Grand Reveal. It's in a really nice frame. It survived the transit, which is good, because it was fully just wedged in the back of the car. It's upside down. Check that out. That is one of my favourite photos that I've ever taken from Lofoten, in a place called Hamnøy in Norway, in the Arctic Circle. It's one of my favourite places, and I think this is going to go in the office, and I can stare at it every day and gain some inspiration, because it's such an incredible place. So that's pretty much everything that I need to do on Miracle Mountain. I just need to reverse this trailer out, head back to our off-grid farm, see the animals. I'm very excited about that. And then I think I'll just take it easy tonight, because it's been a long journey. So I am now back on the off-grid farm, and I've got no socks on. I'm wearing sandals because my boots still in the back of the trailer with poo all over them from the ferry journey. So yeah, I'm gonna get very cold, wet feet. I've got my jacket on, I'm nice and protected. I'm gonna see how the animals have been getting on since I've been away, but they're always in amazing hands when Bee is in control. The chickens are hiding on the veranda out of the rain. They do this a lot. It's good to see them staying dry. Apart from this one, who's a proper lone soldier, and it's really good to see the land looking so healthy. It's really greened up since I've been away, and this is the type of rain that we do need. This drizzle that just drizzles a little bit throughout the day, doesn't cause any flooding, but it really helps everything grow after the crazy harsh period of drought that we had over the summer. And here's my goat babies who have come to say hello. I've missed you guys. Come here. I've missed you. How you been? Yeah. Oh, she's so beautiful. They're all so beautiful and being well looked after by Bee. Oh, she's just going to the toilet. The goats really like standing on things and lying under stuff, so while I've been gone, Bee's built this pallet platform for them, which is really nice, and I saw them using it earlier. So as you can see, everything is great on the farm. I can't show you the cats at the moment because they're currently all snugged up inside the barn with Bee, who's currently doing a Portuguese lesson, so I don't want to disturb her. But I hope you've enjoyed this video of getting back to the farm, and now I'm here, I can get cracking with all of the jobs that need doing. Thanks once again for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.